Wake up, Asheville! I hope you all had a fantastic weekend. Here's your local newscast for Monday, June 8th. 20 months after Tropical Storm Helene flooded Silver-lined plastics in Woodfin, plastic pipe from the plant is still turning up along the French Broad River and as far away as Tennessee's Douglas Lake. Cleanup crews with the nonprofit Mountain True say the debris makes up nearly half the material they've removed, so far costing taxpayers more than $1 million. A former county floodplain manager says he warned before the storm that pipe storage was, quote, out of compliance. IPEX, which owns Silverline, says it meets federal flood standards and has made improvements. Read more in the Asheville Watchdog. Asheville city leaders are weighing a temporary pause on new data centers. Staff will present a framework for a moratorium at the Planning, Economic Development, and Environment Committee meeting on June 16th. If it advances, City Council could vote as soon as June 23rd. Assistant City Manager Ben Woody says similar moratoriums aren't new, especially in western North Carolina. Boone, Canton, and Woodfin have adopted one-year bans, and Charlotte is considering one. State law requires a public hearing and a clear reason and end date. You can read more in the Citizen Times. North Carolina Democratic leaders are calling for answers after two Republican members of the Jackson County Board of Elections said they were pressured by GOP officials in Raleigh to oppose an early voting site at Western Carolina University. Board member Jay Pavey said he was told he could be removed if he didn't vote with the party. Despite that, he joined two Democrats to approve the campus site. Republican Chairman Bill Thompson voted no, citing parking and access concerns. State Elections Chair Francis DeLuca said both parties pressure local boards. Read more in the Citizen Times. Buncombe County is asking residents to help shape its fiscal year 2028 to 30 opioid settlement funding strategic plan. North Carolina secured $150 million from Purdue Pharma and the Sackler family in 2025 for their roles in the opioid crisis, and Buncombe County is set to receive more than $30 million through 2038. County leaders say past investments expanded treatment, recovery support, naloxone distribution, housing assistance, and anti-stigma campaigns. Data show overdose deaths fell from 152 in 2023 to 103 the next year, with emergency visits also declining. Residents can now complete a county survey to guide future spending. Read more at WLOS. And as homelessness rises in West Asheville, city leaders and nonprofits say they're shifting from a law enforcement response to a broader public health approach. The Asheville Fire Department's Resource and Engagement Support Team connects people to shelter, housing, and opioid response services, handling 2,600 calls since mid-2024. Buncombe County's Mobile Community Outreach Team helps people access medical care and manage chronic conditions, easing pressure on 911. Nonprofits like Homeward Bound and Safe Shelter focus on outreach and long-term housing stability. Mayor Esther Mannheimer says the city is thinking about solutions, quote, holistically. You can read more in the Mountain Express. If you've made Wake Up Asheville part of your local news diet, I would really love it if you helped our show by doing two things. First, give us 5 stars on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, and please say a couple lovely things about the show. And second, please share Wake Up Asheville with friends and family. They'll love you for it. Till next time, I'm Matt Peiken. Thanks so much for waking up to Wake Up Asheville.